We are so pleased to be here to talk about the Mom Conference that will be on July the 11th through the 13th. I'll say July, I'm sorry, June the 11th through the 13th. It's going to be in person in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and also online. We are so excited, you all, to offer this to you all this year. And so we want to share about that today. We want to share about what is mom? What are you going to get? What is the experience that we're wanting to provide for you? And just get you all excited about that. So let's first begin by introducing the partners of this conference. We're going to begin with Eternity, then Keisha, and then Tara, and then I will introduce myself. Eternity.
Hello. My name is Eternity Sledge. I am a catalyst of transformation, embodying creativity, resilience, and purpose. And I operate as the founder of Meerkat Impact Foundation.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Keisha.
Hello, I am the Keisha Johnson. I am an amazing, grateful liver of life, laughter, and love. I have delivered the burnt out methodology for those that have compassion syndrome, fatigue, and so I help you get out from the hot zone to the cold zone. And I would love to speak with you soon.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Keisha. Tara.
Hello, everyone. I am Tara Payne, the co-founder and CEO of Maven's Meet. I am a giddy innovator, a skilled and strategic connector, a beam of light, and a breath of fresh air. And I am singing and dancing my way through this beautiful life. And at Maven's Meet, we leverage the powers of connection and education to help scaling six-figure CEOs find their right fit teammates. And you can learn more about that at mavensmeet.com.
Thank you so much, Tara. And I am Erica Kessie. I am the son of the Thriverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good, multi-potentialite, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. I am the CEO and founder of Your Goal Concierge, where we have right fit solutions for mom energy leaders, those fixers, helpers, those out there experiencing imposter syndrome, burnouts, maybe neglecting themselves while serving others. We would love to spend time with you. And guess what? The Mom Conference is all about those individuals, those who want to embody their expertise. Yes, you are absolutely powerful, and we want to see you in the place. We want to experience you as you say, yes, I am embodying this expertise. I am multifaceted. I am overflowing. I am a maven. And so today we're going to have the ladies here to actually, now that you know the partners of this, did you all hear those amazing, powerful introductions? You're going to learn about that during the conference, and you're also going to learn more about how we're going to set this conference up for you. It's going to be an action-packed time, okay? And also tons of fun. It's not like those conferences where you sit and you listen all day and you write notes and you get a little time to rush to the bathroom or you get a little time to network. No, we're going to have people to come in, these beautiful, amazing speakers, come in and speak for 15 minutes and then offer a action-packed workshop right after that. There's no reason why you're not going to walk away with all kinds of information. I'm talking about finance, project management, technology, embodying every single expertise out there and giving you exactly what you are looking for in this space. So now we want to have us to go around and also talk about this. we want to make sure you know that you're going to be coming to something that you need to be at. So every single lady here has decided to be a part of the Mom Conference because they are multifaceted, overflowing mavens. And so they're going to tell you what that means to them. So Eternity, please let us know, how are you a mom?
So I would say first, my alter ego is the multifaceted Black guide, because in addition to being the founder of Meerkat Impact, I'm also a clarity guide, taking people from chaos to clarity with my GLAD philosophy. And I do that in multiple ways, including clarity, being a clarity guide, but also with my community called the Multifaceted Collective, which was created specifically for the type of people who this conference was also made for people who are multifaceted. People try to put them in a box, and that's not what they wanted to be in, because I can't be put in a box, and I know there's other people like that out there who they need to be around some people who were more open-minded. They had a lot of different perspectives, and so I wanted to create that community. And so that's how I am multifaceted, and I'm overflowing because I live a life that I don't need a vacation.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you so much, Eternity. And Keisha, please let us know, how are you a mom?
I am a mom, not only in a literary sense of a mom of 3, a grandmother of 6, but what I embody is the expertise of a retired paramedic who had learned that because I care for so many people, that I forgot to care for myself. And upon meeting this amazing experience of learning how to thrive, I came up with a burnt out methodology that helps you get into from the hot zone to the cold zone. And this is an emergency term. This is what a fire scene looks like in the emergency field. So the hot zone is where the fire is, where the flame is, where everything is burning. The cold zone is the commander center. You're supposed to be the commanding of your world. So if you're in the hot zone, you don't see all the things that's going around. How am I a maven? Is because I help you get out of the hot zone into the cold zone through financial literacy and through travel. So I get you to escape the world, dream big, live big, and leave a legacy.
All right. Awesome. I'm so pumped up. Wow, you all. So now, Tara, let us know, how are you a mom?
So I am a mom like Keisha in the literal sense. I do have a daughter. I am a mom because I am not one-dimensional. None of us are one-dimensional beings, right? But for some reason, our society wants to put us in a box, and they want to tell you, pick one thing. You think about it. When you go to school, they say, okay, well, what is your major? Well, I'm interested in many different things. I'm a mom because I am curious, right? I'm a lifelong learner. I have a perspective that is very valuable, and I have over 25 years of experience serving clients and entrepreneurs that help me as a consultant and as the CEO of Mavens Meet to be able to create strategies for people who need those for their business in order to scale and to be the best business that they need to be and the best CEOs that they need to be in order to live the life that they want to live. And so being literally a Maven, the name of our company is Mavens Meet, means that we are experts, and everybody that we have in our network, including the support Mavens and the CEO Mavens, are experts in their own right. And we recognize that, we honor that, and we make sure that we continue to proliferate that through the connections we make.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. And so for me, I am a mom, a multifaceted, overflowing maven. Multifaceted because there are many things that I am. I love that I have different types of versions of myself that I can deliver, and I can be all of that at the same time and also separate them based on who I'm interacting with. I can be everything, and it's okay. It is fine. I love that about myself, and I love that about interacting with people that can go from facet to facet and be able to have that multifaceted way about themselves. Overflowing is absolutely vital to me and the way that I live in my life. I want everything to overflow. You cannot overflow when you are always pouring. I don't pour anymore. I don't help anymore. I partner with people and I overflow. How do I overflow? That means I spend time loving and liking myself. I put a lot of pouring into myself, so I'm overflowing onto everyone else. And that's how I thrive. And lastly, a maven. I know for a fact I'm good at what I do, baby. Everything that I touch, everything that I do, I learn different things. I again become an expert with that thing, and then I move on to something else. So I love the things I do. I teach the things I do, and I really do embody all of that. And so we all are in our own lanes, but we are picking and choosing all these different facets and also different things we like to do. And we can do that. Like someone said, we should not be isolated. Everybody talking about get a niche. If you got a niche, I'm glad you do. I don't. All right. I got it all. I do it all. You need to figure out what all that I offer. All right. That's what it is about for me. And then you can get this relationship. That's how I'm a multifaceted, overflowing maven. Yes. And so this conference is for those ladies. We have curated it in a way because we know that a lot of us also have squirrel brain. All right. So the way we have it set up is you get a little chunk of information and then you do work and you get something done. You feel good because we're all body doubling right in a moment in a cold conference together. Have you ever just wanted to get some things done and you needed some place to just get it done? Well, that's what we're curating for you. We want you to meet other ladies who you can actually walk away from this experience and know that I can get things done with this person. We can all continue to be an asset-based community within this. We have so much other things, though. We like to be together and enjoy each other and play. So you are going to get other things, and we're going to talk about those things as well. So let's start off with Eternity. Eternity mentioned earlier that she also is a founder of a nonprofit. So she's going to tell us about Meerkat and how it is we are collaborating with it.
Yes, so the Mom Conference each year will collaborate with a nonprofit organization and donate some of the proceeds towards that organization. So my organization, specifically Meerkat Impact Foundation, we support at-risk youth and we equip them with life skills, mental health support, and pathway discovery, because we believe that each individual's potential should be nurtured. And so we really want to awaken their minds and inspire resilience. And this year we were chosen to be the lucky organization to receive the charitable contribution from the Mom Conference. And we're super excited to be able to be a partner in this and be able to expand what we're doing with our mission with the support that comes in.
And we are also excited to have this organization to be the one that we are partnering with. It just makes sense. Like, it just makes sense that the Mom Conference will partner with a youth organization that is all about the resiliency of them in order to make sure that they are experiencing it as well. They understand that they don't have to be isolated into a box. They can be multifaceted and they can embody their own expertise. A lot of them know that what they want to do, but somebody wants to stop them. But we know that with the influence of being able to benefit that organization, we're going to empower so many youth. Thank you so much, Eternity, for that. And just to let you all know, Eternity is the youngest individual within our partnership. And can you just share a little bit about that, Eternity?
What about it?
What about it? Let us know how old you are, what you've accomplished in your life, how you are an expert. And you are an expert. You are a maven. You are this even now.
Yes, so I am a 23-year-old African-American woman, obviously. I was 23. Anyway, I was 23-year-old woman. I have graduated.
No, so this is so important. Look, I'm not trying to cut you off, Eternity. I know you're over there thinking, why she always try to get me to say, ma'am, you're superior. Okay.
Period.
Thank you.
And we want like-minded superior ladies like you to show up at the conference, ones that are trying to be multifaceted, but everybody's trying to tell them how they should not be and cannot be or whatever. Go get a job or something. Like, if you are, that's why you're here, Eternity. I need you to be this model, right? So let's talk about who you are and what you've accomplished. And I need you to come on, let us know now. Okay. All right. Let's go.
So my journey started with me going to Baylor University for biomedical engineering, and I was on the pre-med track. My freshman year, I started off taking 18 credits. In my second semester, I took 21 credits, which ended up being very good for me because I withdrew from school in my freshman year. No, my first semester of sophomore year. I ended up withdrawing from school because I was having a lot of mental issues. I didn't really have a social support system, and I didn't really feel like I was set up to thrive. And so I took some time away from school to figure out who I am, figure out what I actually like to do, and just explore my identity. I don't think I knew who I was at that time, and I was in college just because that's where my parents told me was next. That's what you're supposed to do. And I was a very smart kid. I got a 34 super score on my ACT. For y'all who don't know what that means, it means that I was 2 points away from having the highest score you could have possibly gotten. But yeah, so I did really good. I was a very good test taker, very good in school. Ended up with a full tuition scholarship to Baylor. So all I had to really pay for was room and board at the university. But during my time off, I realized that I didn't want to be an engineer. I didn't like the classes that I was in, and I started looking into marketing and accounting because I loved creativity, but I also like math, which is how I knew I was multifaceted, because usually people like one or the other, but for me, I enjoyed them both. And so I ended up going to Fisk University, my alma mater, where I ended up graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Elected Studies because I still couldn't choose a major because I didn't like that the majors put me into a box. I wanted to be able to take whatever classes felt good to me. So I took African American art, kinesiology. I took a special education class. I took business classes, insurance classes, and I have a very well-rounded education. I took a tennis class. So I was able to touch on a lot of different things that my peers wouldn't have been able to do because they were confined to a major. After that, I went to Northwestern University to get my Master of Science in Law, which is again a multifaceted degree. It's the it's the interconnection between law, technology, and business. And so I got that degree as well. So I'm a 23-year-old woman with 2 degrees. And now I'm also a founder of a nonprofit organization and a CEO of my own company where I work with people by booking them travel. I help with personalization. I also do coaching. I do some fractional COO work. I do some social media support. I'm good at a lot of things. Okay. I can do a lot of things. And so that's what I'm here to do, is to be that multifaceted, like, what's the knife? The Swiss Army knife, where it has
Swiss
all the
Army
different
knife.
pieces in one. That's what I am. I'm a Swiss Army knife. I come in and I can help you with a little bit of everything. And what I can't help you with, I connect you with somebody who can.
Thank you so much, Eternity.
That's who I am. That is a lot of my accomplishments.
Thank you for making her do that. I love that.
Yes.
Listen, if I would have had the wherewithal at your age to even think like that, because I had a similar path at the beginning, I knew what I wanted to do. It wasn't college, but like you, my parents were, and I know we're going off script right here.
No, this is good. This is fine. This is great.
The next thing to do was to go to school, right? But all I wanted to do was sing, right? Very creative. And so I went to college. I struggled, y'all. I did good in high school, right? Without having to think about it. I would memorize things and be like, all right, I got this. But there was no discipline there. But my first semester at school in engineering, architectural engineering, 0.90 grade point average. How you can make a grade point average like that, right? But I was like, oh my God, my parents are gonna kill me. But this is what college should be about. We should be exploring. Stop telling people to pick a lane. They 18 or 17. Who knows? It's 50-year-old people still don't know what the lane is supposed to be. And so I
And
love how
a
you
lot of
mentioned
people
all
have
that you
degrees that they don't ever use.
don't ever use them. I love how you mentioned all that you do, because even now I'm unlearning how to take myself out of that box, right? I'm a elementary school Spanish teacher, right? I am a vocalist. I'm an author. And so many things about me that I did not share with you because I like to keep it tight and right. But I love that you mentioned that, Eternity, because there's so many other people out here who are like that. And you are encouraging them to be them. And we encouraging y'all to come to this conference.
And Tara, please continue, because you did not say the other things that you need to say about that you have your other things. Please continue.
So I also am. I said I'm an author of the book When Hope Speaks, which is a memoir about my journey to motherhood. I said I'm a vocalist. I actually play the viola. I grew up playing the piano and the clarinet. I used to draw really well. I don't really do that much more, but what am I missing? There's something I was going to say that escaped my mind. But yes, vocalist.
She's a notary. She is the mayor of Tulsa. She
I did not name myself that. People do say that.
So many grants being in
I work
programs.
I do concierge, right? I am a entrepreneur support organization specialist, or an entrepreneur. I'm a master connector. Yeah, and I love people, y'all. I really do. And so I'm grateful, like Eternity said, to be able to be all of those things. And when I met Erica, this is why who you associate with is so important. She challenged me. She's like, well, why you got to pick something? Be all of who you are. And so I was like, oh yeah. I'm a worship leader, right? All kind of stuff. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. Yeah, we out here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Out here. I'll tell you, I was actually doing a TikTok, and two ladies came in and we were just chatting, and then we kept saying, oh, and I do this. Oh, and I do this. So I think we need to have some kind of t-shirt at the conference that say, oh, and I do this, because there's just so much more. Write it down. Yes, write it down. Because the thing is, there's so much complexity to each one of us. Yeah. And we're told to stay in this box of what people can handle or digest of us. But we are absolutely overflowing so many different facets of ourselves and capabilities. And so the way that they diminish us, the way that they minimize us and silence us, that's why we have imposter syndrome, and that's why we are burnt out, is because we're trying to serve in the way they want us to serve and only isolate ourselves to these boxes. When you can be overflowing, you can embody everything. And we're going to learn during the conference how you can actually do all these things so you won't have a traffic jam towards your vision. All right. So come on, Keisha, let us know. Who are you? Oh, actually, no, I'm so sorry. Let's go back to Tara, because Tara, since you were speaking, we need to learn more about this Maven Masquerade that you wanted to do and that we're going to be doing. Yeah.
Okay. So at our conference, we are doing a Maven Masquerade. First of all, because I've never been to one, right? I've never been to one, but I've always wanted to go. And so I'm so excited that we are able to do this. And for me, it is about also taking ourselves out of, sometimes you meet people and they always talk about what they do, right? We love that, but we want to know more about you. It's a way for us to not talk about what we do and just to be the fullness of who we are, to have a great time, for us to be able to connect. I want to put like rules on it, but it's probably because I'm a middle child, to say you cannot talk about what you do, right? And maybe you need to decorate your mask to tell people what you do without explaining it. I don't know, but we are coming to have a good time, because as hard as we work, we want to make sure we play as hard, if not harder, because as Erica mentioned earlier, we have a good time together. Now, I think sometimes Eternity be like, if y'all don't stay on track.
She the youngest one. Is she keeping us together?
Maybe we thank God for Eternity.
We need her.
Anyway, I'm not gonna go there. Okay, so yeah, so the masquerade is a way for us to be able to, child, just let our hair down, or put it up and just have a good time together. And now you will naturally make connections, but that for me is what it's about. Stop forcing connections and naturally be who you are, and they will come.
Yes.
So just create a way for us to do that.
Thank you so much, Tara. The Masquerade Maven, the Maven Masquerade is going to be on the Saturday at the end of the conference as our finale event.
Yes.
And we are opening that up for everyone to attend. So bring your husbands, bring your partners, bring them, and come on down, enjoy. So anybody we're opening it up for anybody to get tickets to come on by. So then that's another way for our moms, the multifaceted overflowing mavens, to come and have a good time and meet some people who want to come party.
Yes, and I want to make sure that you understand what Erica is saying. So even if you didn't go to the conference, if you want to come to the Masquerade, we invite you to come. Please come.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much. And Keisha, okay, so please let us know everything about you and your multifacetedness. And also let us know about our raffles and our auction.
Awesome. So I'm the party sister of the group, right? Although I'm the oldest, I am the partier. I'm the one that's gonna like pull it together. Let's have fun. Let's throw this out there. Let's do some amazing things, right? I'm the glue. I'm the one that's supposed to bring everyone together. I'm the connector. I'm the one that's gonna bring it together. But what I do and what I love to do with women is, for me as a grandmother, I decided that I wanted to live and leave a legacy that my grandchildren and my great-grand and my great-great-grand and my great-great-grand can have, right? I'm leaving 100-year legacy through financial wellness. So I talk to people, and that is one of the prizes that I will be giving away, or one of the door prizes that you will be getting, raffles that you can get, is a sit-down financial needs analysis. Because if you want to leave a legacy, I want that for you. You know, we talk about this, and in our community, sometimes we are the ones that's going to be the generational breakers. I am that for my family. My granddaughter is my legacy. She is the one. So we think about that legacy thing in fraternities and sororities. We want our children to follow us in those footsteps, but why don't we want them to follow us in wealth? So I desire that for my children. So, and my children's children, because the word tells us that a good man or woman leaves an inheritance for generation and generation. So I'm going to be the one that leaves that inheritance. And because I am the party girl and I'm the vacation, that's my expertise. My expertise is getting you out of burnt out from making you money and sending you on a great vacation. So you think about where you like to go, and I'll send you there. I travel so I can work hard so you can play harder. And the thing about this conference is that sometimes you need an escape. We have put on so many hats. We wear so many things. We are so many things to everybody. But when was the last time you was everything to yourself? When was the last time that you had a good lobster roll that you could taste the butter on? Like, that was the last time. So what I will be bringing to the conference, and what you're going to get to have, is we're going to have a silent auction. You're going to be able to bid on a great vacation. You're going to be able to bid on a package deal with your Gold Concierge, to set up a business plan, or to set up a Thrive plan and to work that Thrive plan. And you don't know what the Thrive plan is, but just come on out, because we're going to help you with that. We're going to get you set up. We're going to get you from this hot zone to the cold zone. And the way we do that is by thriving. Sometimes it's financial. So we need to get you out of the financial rut that you're in. Let's look in and set an appointment and see what finances look like, because there's dreams that you want to have. I also am embodying special needs and neurodivergent people in travel. As someone that deals really heavy with anxiety and claustrophobia in travel, and have family members that are autistic, that is on the spectrum, we forget that we don't travel. And did you know that you live better when you travel? You have a long lasting life when you travel. 20% you reduce your heart disease rate by traveling. So can you imagine being in a fire and all I got to do is send you on a mini vacation and you just live longer? Like, can you imagine that? Just a weekend. We ain't asking for much. We fit it within your budget. So you're going to be able to get gifts like that, local incentives to SPAR events. We're going to have some sponsors that's going to be giving away activities and things that you can do in the Tulsa area as well as over the country. But Masterpiece Vacations is sponsoring one of these generous giveaways that you can win during the raffle to go anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. You just need a passport and I'll get you there. So let's get out the hot zone into the cold zone. And as a former paramedic that's living on injury, I help you with all of those accessibility needs along with the needs that you need for your family. So come on out, join us, win a trip. Get into Tulsa and enjoy you a good lobster roll. I don't know where we're gonna find it at because I heard the restaurant closed, but we're gonna find this one.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Keisha. Oh my goodness. Y'all see these personalities? Absolutely spectacular. Oh my word. Okay. So I'm gonna talk to you all. So I have a lot of things going on. You can look on my website, www.yourgoalconcierge, and you'll see all the things that I have going on. I'm a speaker. I'm an author. I've always been a leader. I got 2 master's degrees because I wouldn't just go into I got accepted into the divinity school thinking I was going to do pastoral counseling and think about working with families and children, and ended up getting a master's in clinical mental health counseling and in leadership at the same time at Lipscomb while I was doing 3 internship sites and working 2 jobs. Yes. Don't listen. So I know about burnout. Okay. And I know about pushing yourself to do so much in the world when you need to sit down. Okay. And that's what this conference is also about. We're going to have it that you are going to be able to feel as if you can sit down, get the lesson, the 15-minute lesson, and you get to work and get something done, feel accomplished, and you still feel like you sat down. And because have you ever been to a conference and you feel so overwhelmed by everything and all the follow-up you got to do? We're going to make sure that this is an experience that you get to have that will rock your world and change how you're moving in this life, how you can operate in that power that you have, that others are going to always try to put that light out in you. They're going to try to do it, but you're going to have to get so full of yourself that you repel the people who you need to repel, and you attract the ones that you want to have in your life. Okay. You got to be that. That's how you do this. That's how you embody your expertise. All right. Now, guess what, y'all? I always I'm a fashion girl. All right. I was a fashion girl before my daughter came, and then she's just tearing up stuff. So I decided to not put on so much jewels and do all the things that I was doing, because I came to the game as a mother later on. So I had a whole lot of time to travel and fashion and everything that I wanted to do, because I was out here, honey, living my best life. Okay, still living my best life, by the way. But I wanted to do a fashion show. I've been in about 2 fashion shows, and I applied for this TV show to be on to walk and be on a fashion show. So they taught us how to walk. And so if you ever wanted to do that, you ever wanted to show out and show up with your outfit on, the way this fashion show is going to work is that we're going to talk about not just the clothes, but the woman that's in the clothes. Okay, because it is. We want you to build your I am statement, your powerful introduction, and we're going to say that sucker as you walk down the runway. Then we're going to talk about the clothes you have on. All right. So we're looking for designers that want to also participate in putting clothes on the women that are going to be walking on the fashion show. But we are looking for ladies to come and let us esteem you even more, us share your powerful introduction, and you walk your walk down that runway and let everybody praise you and see you, because baby, we supposed to show up and show out. That's going to happen during the masquerade the Maven Masquerade. So, honey, you got to get your tickets and come on. And we're going to have all this great workshops and lessons. And then the next day, we're having this masquerade, and we're going to have the fashion show that's going to be happening during that time. Okay, you all, there's other things. We're going to have headshots. Okay, you all ladies, help me. What else we got going on? We're going to have.
I can help you. Hold on just a second. Let me share something with you.
Yeah, go on now.
There may or may not be a random dance break. Okay.
You know what? Sometimes you just need to stop and twerk in a circle. Like, I just feel like sometimes, we may, yes, that will happen. Oh, we're going to have a on stage imposter syndrome group therapy session. Mm-hmm. If you're interested in being on stage, let us know. But it's going to be a half circle, and so the rest of the room is also going to be. We're doing a whole group therapy on imposter syndrome. So I would love to invite you all. Come on, get ready. We're about to bust all this wide open. You are going to walk out of there so empowered. We're also going to have time for you to have spa time before the masquerade. You can go put your makeup on, get your massage, and everything else you want to do before you come dressed up, looking like something like a fresh penny when you come back for the Maven Masquerade. Did we miss anything?
So we will have vendors there. So if you're local in the Tulsa area and you have services and or products that you would like to have a vendor booth, we ask that you come out looking for sponsorships and that. If you are a business owner that wants your business highlighted during the masquerade ball, you can actually be a part of that, sponsor that. We're going to have some amazing food, some great cocktails, the raffle, the speakers are amazing. We're talking on so many topics. Oh my goodness. We're talking on business funding. We're talking on personal development and marketing and counseling. Like, who goes to a conference and actually get some personal development along with professional development? We are not just about being business women that want to thrive. We are about community, and we love community. So please come out. And if you have something that you feel like would be an area and expertise that we have not discussed here, and you say, oh, I need to be in the place. How can I be a part of it? Please reach out to us. We will find a place for you, because we may have never thought of your services, but we want your services there. We're going to have some local people, some local artists. It's some local music. Like, we gonna good time. Now, when I tell you that I'm the party girl, I brings the party. Everybody else, they do the business. I'm gonna handle the business, but we're gonna take care of each other. We're going to have some good time. So come on out. Like, if you've never visited Tulsa and you thought, why would I go there? You're going there because it's a great place to reconnect with self. It is a great place to recenter, to sit down. I did it myself back in March of last year. And when I tell you that I didn't do it with a conference, imagine what I've experienced with a conference would be amazing. Where I am today is because of what I did last March. So come out. If you're looking for a change, if your 2026, 2027, or the rest of your life need to look different, this is where it starts. June 11th through the 14th in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Thank you so much, Keisha. I will say the topics that we're going to cover is marketing visibility, leadership and systems, personal finance, financial items, technology, mental health and identity, women's empowerment, leveraging your social support system, and becoming the Maven. Those are the topics. We're going to have speakers for each one of those and a workshop that goes with it. You're going to get a booklet that has the speaker is going to be there, their information, and then the workshop information in your booklet. So you're going to be able to walk away with a booklet from an exercise that you actually did during the conference. We're going to have swag there. We're going to have items for you to be able to manipulate and have in our bags as well. Yeah, it's
And
so
so if you're a
great.
business that wants your information in the swag bags, definitely reach out to us. So Erica mentioned you're going to have that workbook. I want to call it a launch book because whenever you finish with this, you're going to be able to launch. You're going to be able to like say, okay, this is my plan to execute this. And like Keisha said, come for you. Come fill yourself up. You give out to so many other people. Come and get filled up, like Erica said, so you can overflow.
And we're also going to have, we're working on right now, it should be out by February, a anthology for multifaceted overflowing mavens. All of us are going to be in that anthology, so you can read the stories and also the outcomes of what you can get and how we have been able to embody this identity is in there. And also we have two other authors, Karasha Tate and Renata Dalton, and we're going to try to get them to the conference as well. So you get to also have that access to that anthology. And then what else? Oh, they're going to get the Dominate Delegation book that's going to be in there. It's going to be a printed ebook for them, right? And also the Absolute Automation. You're going to have that in your bag as well. So we are loading you up, okay, for greatness, and very much like Tara said, launch you into being able to walk away absolutely determined and embodying the expertise, all the expertise that you have. You cannot embody your expertise unless you know who you are and you say, I am all of this and I am on the way to my vision. Okay. Is there anything else we want to say? I know Eternity hasn't said anything. Is there anything that you want to say, Eternity, before we go?
There was just one thing. A little birdie told me we may be doing karaoke. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I forgot.
I love a good karaoke, child.
Wait a minute. Isn't that unfair?
I'm gonna play Not Gonna Cry by Mary J. Blige.
But isn't that unfair with the singing CEO?
No, the way fair. I'm really embodying my expertise, honey. We going all the way through. Let's do it.
Listen, that's actually gonna be on that Thursday night during the networking. We got a game that we're playing for the networking, teaching you how best to network the Maven way, right? Yes. And then also we're gonna have some karaoke. Yes, thank you so much, Eternity, for bringing that up. Okay, so let's end our time together today with just saying your closing remarks. It's gonna be Eternity, Keisha, Tara, and then me.
My closing remark is to remember to live a life that is rooted in gratitude, guided by logistics, powered by audacity, and built around your delusion.
And as the forever KJ, it's never always about the destination. It is about the journey. So let's get you from burnt out to resilience to thriving. I can't wait to speak with you on June 11th. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, so for me, it is about making sure that you stay giddy as you walk about in your life. What does that mean? The G, make sure that you are excited about what you do. The I, be intentional about what you do and the connections that you make. The first D is daily. Make sure we're intentional about the daily actions that we take. The second D is, like I made that thing up. The second D, daily.
Declaration.
We do this every day.
Listen, these connections, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to make the right connections. Daily declaration. Be confident. Speak with confidence. We just mentioned that we all embody multifaceted expertise. So you should be confident about that. And the last thing, and most important to me, is to make sure that the why, that you are you, because that is where the blessing is.
Absolutely amazing, you all. We are so excited for you. There is a QR code right here on the left-hand side over here by Keisha, okay, that you can go ahead and get yourself registered for the Mom Conference, June the 11th through the 13th. You're also going to see the outro. It's going to give you more information about that. I'll say it takes a thriving you to have a thriving business and absolutely embody your expertise. You all create a thriving rest of your night. Bye.
Bye.